Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Web3 Pulse with the Crypto Evangelist, and I'm proud to be here. Malo Prokwadeni, the Crypto Evangelist, as you know me. And welcome to another episode of our live. We're going to be looking at what's happening in the crypto market. We have a full package for you today. We're going to be analyzing what's happening in the crypto space, the different information. There are a lot of things that have happened in the past few days. The crypto market has shown a lot of potentials. We are still in the middle of the beginning of the bullish run, so we are still seeing a lot of activities that has happened. So we're going to explore all this today in our Web3 Pulse. We are slightly early today just to ensure that we get a few things covered. So let's get into it. There has been a lot of things. We are going to start with the news about BNB. BNB surpassed its all-time high today, and it's been a very huge run for the crypto market. We've seen a lot of excitement in the market as heralded by CZ talking about the market, and we're going to jump into the headline. And if we look at what Cryptopolitan says, BNB has surged to a new all-time high of about $804 after a 14% weekly increase. This price rally has rushed its trading volume to about 3.29 billion. And you can see that the futures open interest has also risen dramatically by 23% to 1.27 billion. CZ, as always, the number one hype man for BNB, showing the price of BNB over time. You can see that last year BNB was about 202. So BNB has gone from, that's if you're looking at his chart, has gone from $202 to about $804, right? And it's currently trading around $790 something, right? Which is quite impressive considering the fact that BNB has had its problems with Binance settling with the US government, with the arrest of CZ, with the fact that he spent time in jail. But yet it has not seen a a significant dip like what other projects have seen. Instead, the token has been able to continue to impress with a lot of like things that we've seen recently with the token, a lot of development. The Binance Alpha was a huge one for it. And CZ believes that bull this bull run is an indication that the rally has begun. And he also identified that the coin market cap altcoin season index is currently at 54 out of 100, and the index tracks the performance of altcoins as they contrast against Bitcoin. And as you can see, a value larger than 50 is a possible sign that more funds are going into altcoins. And the fact that it is 54% means that we might be at the start of the altcoin rally or the alt season. And part of the reasons why we can see BNB having this growth is the fact that the BNB chain has registered over 5 million daily transactions, and deflationary tokenomics has also played a role. It has done a lot of regular bonds. We've also seen institutions like Nano Labs buying huge amount of BNB, and saying that, and the company has said that it hopes to buy 10% of BNB circulatory supply, which is quite huge when you think about it. And there have been a lot of funds. BNB has been high in development, like the Binance ecosystem. It has been high in development, and it has pumped a lot of money into the BNB chain ecosystem. The Binance Alpha has also played a role. And if we just take a slight look of the market, you can see that BNB has retraced to about $769 in the last 24 hours, which is not surprising considering that the price hit an all-time high earlier in the day. So we would continue to monitor the price of BNB and also like see how that affects the larger crypto ecosystem, with a lot of like developments coming up soon. And definitely BNB has shown its potentials over time, and it's not really a surprise that we are seeing something like that. We are moving on to our next news, which is about Solana ETF breaking like records. And we all know that Solana is one ecosystem that continues to show a lot of potentials. We've seen significant spikes in the price of Solana, and Solana keeps on showing everyone why it is one of the top ecosystem. And in the last few days, the last few weeks, we've seen its ETF hitting like significant milestones. And the latest milestones is that the ETF has crossed 100 million in just 12 days. And if we look at the development on Finboard, you can see that Solana ETF crosses 100 million in just 12 days. And the growth is based on the Solana staking ETF, SSK, which has managed to cross $100 million in asset under management. And you can also see that the TVL, the total value logged in terms of Solana, is about 14 billion, and its tokenized stock volume hit 293 million. But one of the things that Solana has been able to do is it has had a lot of on-chain activity surge. We can see that the fact that SSK is the first US listed Solana ETF to integrate on-chain staking rewards has appealed to both institutional and retail investors, and the development has also seen the price of Solana breach the $200 threshold for the first time since January 2025. And we've seen that Solana continues to have a huge developmental ecosystem hub, largely from the meme token pump, right, with about 350,000 new tokens launched on the Solana network in just 1 week. This might be seen by some people as positive development, while some might look at it as negative development. But nevertheless, the Solana ecosystem continues to show that it is one of the best ecosystems, and it has been showing this growth at a rapid rate. And it's not a surprise that we are seeing the ETFs pumping. We are seeing a lot of like developments within Solana. We are seeing a lot of people doing a lot of things within the ecosystem, and unsurprisingly, Solana continues to show that it is here to stay and is one of the tokens, the blue chip tokens for people that are serious about crypto to hold. Next, we go to our next news, which is about XRP. I was looking for news today, and I saw this news, and it piqued my curiosity with regards the fact that there's a bit of like mystery surrounding some XRP wallets that are holding significant amounts. And this news was gotten from FS Crypto News. If you look at the news properly, you can see that the mystery surrounds two new XRP ledger accounts holding 200 million XRP, and it's unclear about Ripple's connection. And the XRP community is buzzing with speculation after two enormous accounts containing 200 million XRP tokens were activated on the XRP ledger. And when you look at it, the company definitely had to like react. Vet, the co-founder of XRP.cafe, first drew attention to the activity. He flagged the account as mislabeled and stated he does not believe Ripple owns them. He also checked the files to see whether they own it, right? The new accounts do not appear on the list. But it's possible that these accounts could be hidden accounts, like the community, due to the fact that XRP has had is running in terms of transparency. There was this fear that this wallets could be linked to XRP and could dump the market, right? But so far, there's really no evidence to say that the wallets belong to the community. But the lack of transparency has obviously furthered more community curiosity. And this curiosity is not just peculiar to XRP. Yesterday we had Web3 Live where we spoke about Cardano facing something similar, where some delegators were questioning Charles Hawkinson's IOG company, right? And how they've been spending funds. Ripple has always faced these issues about its token DOMs, and we are definitely going to continue checking this story because the origin of this 200 million XRP in the two accounts still remain uncertain. But I'm sure that in the coming days we might get like much more solutions or much more answers to the questions, because that's just the way it works in the crypto space. With time, somebody will definitely do the research and connect the dots, be able to connect the eyes together. So we move into our Market Watch. Our Market Watch is where we check what's happening in the crypto space and we explore what's happening, what's currently trending in crypto, looking at some of the things that have happened in the market within this period, and just do a general analysis of crypto. So let's get into it. Looking at the crypto market today, the crypto market has suffered like a retrace. Bitcoin is about around 117,000. We can see Ethereum is hovering around 3,500, having nearly surpassed the 4K mark. XRP is also doing well. The market is largely bullish at the moment, but I would like to look at BNB because BNB is the one that has been making the rounds today, right? Surpassing its all-time high before the slight retracement. You can see that the price of BNB has followed a very nice like flow so far, where the price has been consistent. Circulatory supply is fine, close to 140 billion, and you can see that the price of BNB has shown that steady ascent. If you look at the 1 month chart, is up about 22% in the past month, which is impressive for BNB considering the fact that it's an important ecosystem token for the Binance ecosystem. And also we can look at other tokens to see Cardano still retains its position as the 10th largest cryptocurrency. Tron has flipped its back. So these two tokens have been having a back and forth recently, with Cardano flipping Tron, which I reported about 4 days ago. But Tron has been able to flip Cardano back. So we are seeing the developments between the two tokens, which have a lot of utility. Tron has the largest stablecoin volume, it's USDT, and Cardano has one of the biggest proof of stake. It's one of the cryptocurrencies that has a lot of its tokens staked by its users, making it highly decentralized in nature. And looking down, we can see that Bitcoin Cash has also seen a slight retrace. Stellar Lumens has seen almost double digits dip in the last 24 hours. Polkadot also is down a bit. Pepe too, obviously, is a meme coin. They tend to see all those fluctuations back and forth. And Pi network is also here. Looking down, to wrap up the top 50, yesterday was official Tron coin, but today it's 52nd in coin ranking. So we've seen WorldCoin and Render has like taken over from Tron coin. So looking at info file, we can first start with Kaito to see what's here. We can see that Kaito, there is like that bit of information here. You see the pretty G area. Theoric has decent mindshare. If you go to the Yappa leaderboard, you can see some of the projects. If you check the city leaderboard, that's crypto Twitter, you would see some of the top Yappas within the last few days to check to see the top 100 Yappas and their mindshare. Also, for the AI agent leaderboard, that's autonomous agents, right, that were trending early in the year. AI XBT has now taken a huge chunk of the mind share with about 60%, which is very, very crazy, given that beginning of this year it was evenly matched. But now we are seeing that the AI agent market share and mind share is slightly moving, or it has moved largely to an established project. And if you look at the pretty G, we have the OG network, we have Alora, we have Anoma. So you can always like look at these places and see what you want. And if we check the capital launchpad that was recently launched by Kaito, where users is like a kind of DEX where users can actually buy tokens, we can see that Theory wants to sell $2 million worth of their tokens. You can see Express. So Kaito is evolving and like just becoming, this is like providing the function of a DEX, right? Of a launchpad where projects can come launch their tokens, users can buy the tokens, and then it gets vested. So I really don't know why somebody wants to do that, beyond just the fact that it's possible that when you buy tokens on the launchpad, you get eligible for airdrops, right? Because many people that buy tokens and is vested for a long while don't tend to see much gains eventually. And here are some of the projects that you can yap and get rewarded with. So we go to cookie.fun. We look at what's happening. You can see that Dogecoin, there's a news that popped up 37 minutes ago. Bitwise has filed Dogecoin ETF, which is a huge news. I won't be surprised if Dogecoin should pump after that. We have good sentiment, XRP, BGB, Ethereum. BNB, obviously, by hitting the all-time high, has like one of his best mind share that I've seen in a long while for it. And you can see that Cookie.fun just launched his new this thing, like his new project where you can get access to airdrop and pretty G deals. There's also the Snap campaign, which is the opposite of Yap campaign for Kaito, where you snap, almost the same thing as Yap about projects, and then you get rewarded for snapping. So that's another thing that you can actually look at to do 10 VOI. I'm also like participating in some of these projects. All you just need to do is just register on cookie.fun and then start yapping on the project. I would see I have about 0.436 snaps here. So that's one of the things about Cookie. You can snap to get rewarded. And I like checking voices, which is basically showing you who is saying what, right? So we can see Wale Mocha is still high on Ethereum, Penguin, and BTC, and is bearish on Pump and Kaito. VOH is bearish on Solana and Monad and bullish on Avax and Ethereum. So this is a very good overview for looking at what's happening in the crypto markets. So that's our market watch for now. We are going to move over to the next part, which is our token spotlight. And our token spotlight is basically where we spotlight a particular token. We talk about the token, we look at what the token is about, we explore the token, and like have a look about what the token is about. So today we are going to be having a very unique token spotlight. We are going to be talking about a token that has been for a while. Token is regarded as one of the top cryptocurrency tokens. There has been a lot of like conversation about it in the past, and the name of the token is the one and only decentralized exchange token called dYdX token. So dYdX token is regarded as one of the top leading tokens that is used for dYdX, which is a leading derivative and perpetual futures trading protocol. It was launched in 2017, making it one of the oldest DEXs to bring advanced financial products like margin trading and perpetual contracts. I remember that then they airdrop the token to their users. Then I know of many people that made good money from using their platform and getting access to the token, right? So the YDX is known for its non-custodial service. Users have full control of their funds, and they can easily like utilize the project to trade, to do a lot of things, and to like work on things within the token. So we are going to spotlight it and look at some of the things, starting with the key features. So one of the key features is perpetual contracts, where traders can open long or short positions with up to 20x leverage on various assets with decentralized settlement and funding payments. The YDX also offers a layer 2 ZK rollup scaling with Starkware, which reduces gas fees dramatically by processing thousands of trades per second, which is a game changer for active traders that prefer doing degen trading and DEX trading. It also has liquidity mining and rewards, where traders that provide liquidity via different pools and dYdX tokens through structured reward programs, incentivizing deep, consistent liquidity. And it also offers non-custodial and trustless ecosystem, where users' funds are in users' wallets until trades are executed and settled. This removes the custodial risk present in centralized wallets, right? And also the governance DAO. Holders of the token can vote on community grants, treasury allocations, protocol parameters, and many more things, which makes the YDX one of the projects that has that kind of like unique feature and ability. And that's not really something that we really see in the crypto space. But the YDX has been able to like prove that since 2017. So it has very nice and very strong fundamentals. The second part that we'll be looking at is the strength of the token. And one of the things that the token has is it has a leading decentralized derivative platform. It was one of the projects that pioneered on-chain perpetual contracts with deep liquidity and competitive fees, rivaling centralized exchanges like Binance or Bybit. So in terms of derivative trading, that's one of their strengths. The non-custodial trading also provides like a unique form where users are in control of their funds. Scalability and speed, because of the Starkware's ZK Stack Layer 2 rollups. This ensures lower costs, high speed transactions while maintaining Ethereum's level security. Obviously, strong governance community. The dYdX token empowers its community to shape protocol upgrades, incentivize programs, and the usage of the community treasury. Another thing that you would see about dYdX is its proven track record. It's one of the oldest DEXs and has not really experienced a lot of hacks. It has been like a very, very like unique ecosystem where users have been able to trade and get a lot of value for their trade. So it's one ecosystem that continues to like provide value and benefit for its users. And we look at the community sentiments. Currently, community sentiment is very, very bullish on dYdX, which is not surprising when you consider that the crypto market is quite bullish and you can see 82% is high according to this data from CoinMarketCap. And when we look at the fear and greed index, you can see that it's currently in the greed sector. It's at 64%. There are a lot of people talking about the project, and unsurprisingly, the greed index is high thanks to the good market conditions and the current like factors. Also, when we look at the major projects on dYdX, the trading app is the most important part, which is the perpetual trading platform. It's known for its clean UI, pro level features, and has features like order types, charts, and risk management tools. A Stackware partnership which ensures like speed, low transaction fees, thanks to ZK rollups for scaling. Liquidity providers, it has one of the largest market and DeFi liquidity, with funds actively being provided by liquidity, which rivals deep order books and centralized exchanges, and its upcoming dYdX chain, which is going to be expanding to Cosmos-based chain, moving away from Ethereum layer 2 for greater control and scalability, with the dYdX token playing even a larger role within its new ecosystem, right? And when we look at the market for dYdX, is listed on most of the top exchanges like Binance. You can see it's listed on OKX, BitGet, Mexi, Gate.io, showing its wide distribution and the fact that many people are using the token. I've looked at X sentiments, right? You can see that dYdX has positive X sentiments. We can see Zeus Rebirth saying very positive things about it. Echo Crypto Official is also talking about the price that is looking good short term, and Game Pulse is saying dYdX provides rewards alongside GMX, but it also provides pro trading tools. So it's just all about checking it and understanding which one provides like the very best value for you. And when we look at his website, you can see the dYdX website is showing you that it has a crypto platform. It provides like you can just get started, and then it takes you to the trading platform, but my IP address is blocked from it at the moment. So you see trusted at scale, that's you are looking at its lifetime volume 1.4 trillion, open interest 200 million, the market, and the megavolt TV. So you can see its trading ecosystem looks very nice. Deposit is seamless, and the transactions are like instant and on chain. It's also available on Play Store, App Store, API, and desktop, and also like some of the awards that it has won over the period of time. So the dYdX token is one token that provides great features and provides a lot of like value for users, and it provides that amount of like positive sentiment that users can take home to the bank. They can always like check it, and if we search for its market sentiment, it's currently trading at 132 on the coin rankings, and the price is about 6 cents. You can see that the price is up 35% in the last 12 months, which is quite impressive. So beyond looking at the price, we can see that the dYdX has that potentials and is one of the tokens to look out for when you're thinking about exchange and DEX tokens. So that's all for our token spotlight today. Today we've already spoken about BNB destroying its previous all-time high, Solana ETF breaking speed records, XRP whales, and the two mysterious wallets. Also looked at our market watch, and we've talked about our token spotlight. And until tomorrow, I remain the crypto evangelist, and we see each other tomorrow. Cheers.